Most people think that working harder leads to a promotion, but the thing is that that's not what actually gets you noticed, because you can be reliable and consistent, but still not get anywhere. So in this video, I'm going to show you 4 skills that will help you add more value, stand out, and move closer to that promotion without having to work longer hours or to take on huge amounts of stress. The first skill is to focus on results, not tasks. The thing is, most people focus on just doing their job really well. They get their tasks done, they hit deadlines, and they keep busy. But that's not what gets you promoted. Managers are ultimately looking for people who drive results and create real value. Rather than asking, what do I need to do? You should be asking, what is this actually meant to achieve? Is it helping someone make a decision? Is it saving time, preventing a problem, or making money? Because if it's not doing any of those things, then it's just routine work. The thing is, the people who get promoted aren't the ones doing the most work, they're the ones actually making the biggest impact. The second skill is to reduce problems before they reach your manager. When something goes wrong, most people will just raise it. But the people who actually stand out fix it first, and that's a crucial difference. Think about it. Managers don't want more help. They want less problems. They have enough to deal with already. So if you can remove issues before they reach them, then you're going to stand out. Here's an example. Think about a recurring issue in a process that keeps causing you delays. Instead of just highlighting the issue, try to actually fix it. You could create a simple checklist, share it with the team, and then just like that, the problem could be fixed. So next time something goes wrong, don't rush to raise it. Pause and think, what's the simplest way that I can fix this? And then you need to try it. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to be proactive. Because your manager will notice the person who solves problems, not just highlight them. And over time, that's what builds trust. The third skill is to make your work visible. Now this is where a lot of people get stuck. They do really good work, but no one actually sees it. And then someone else will get promoted over them. And it's not because they're better, it's often because they're just more visible. This idea of being visible isn't about bragging or showing off. It's all about communication. If your manager doesn't know what you're doing, then they can't reward it. It's as simple as that. Now, a lot of people think that good work will just speak for itself, but it doesn't. Good work needs to be communicated. So here's something that actually does work. At the end of each week, or maybe month, send a short update. What you did, the impact it had, what you're doing next. That's it. Something like, I completed the project, which reduced delays by 15%. Now I'm starting the next one to improve turnaround time. Now it can take less than 2 minutes, but it changes how you're seen. Now, your manager will see results, not just effort. And here's the reality. It's not just about the work you do. It's about who knows you actually did it. The fourth skill is to think like your manager. Now this is a skill that changes everything. Now most people will focus on doing their job well, but people who get promoted start thinking a level ahead. Instead of asking what do I need to do, they'll ask what will my manager worry about here? And that one question will completely change how you work. In meetings, most people just show up, but the ones who stand out come with recommendations, options, and trade-offs. And that changes the whole conversation. They're not just participating anymore, they're contributing at a much higher level. So before your next meeting, take 5 minutes and ask, if I were my manager, what decision needs to be made here? Then, just bring the ideas to the table, and that actually helps them decide. That's what managers are really looking for. Because when it comes to promotions, they're not just looking at what you've done, they're actually thinking about what you can do next. So when you combine these 4 skills, everything changes. You become someone who drives results, you solve problems, you make your impact visible, and you think like your manager. And that matters because it ultimately reduces risk. Because promotions aren't just about performance, they're about trust. Who can I give more responsibility to? Who makes my life easier, not harder? And that's the person who ultimately gets promoted. Thanks for watching, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.